like 3:20 in the morning. Normally I go running. Whoop. I'm in my backyard. Anyway, normally I go running around 4 a.m. But today I felt I just couldn't sleep because yesterday I saw somebody I hadn't seen in a long time, and wow, just wow. I never realized how strong a person she was, and how much of a hard worker she is, and it's really awesome that she does that. Anyway, so just oh man, it's really anyway, people, let me tell you something. It's very important. The morning routine you have, it's pretty cool. I have a couch in my backyard. Anyway, but the routines you have in the morning greatly affect your day. The routines you have in the morning greatly affect your day. Like, be proactive. Begin with the end in mind. So begin with the end in mind. What you see before you, and the paths you take. What you see before you and the paths you take greatly affect the outcome of your life. That's why when I was young in church, we were taught to keep a journal. Writing in a journal before you go to bed, and writing in a journal, or just writing, period, and triggers your brain into working, activates your neurotransmitters, and your neurotransmitters are in the back of your head, and they're in sinews all through the brain, and what they actually do is they make you think better. Now, when you need to relax after thinking too much, there's a secret weapon called melatonin. Now, this secret weapon, melatonin, it turns into serotonin in your brain, and it makes your brain relax. That's why people self-induce it with things like tobacco, alcohol, weed. This is just this is like everyone says, oh, it's a God made it, so it must be good. No, not all things are good. And if it works for you, that's fine. But if you want to better yourself, just listen to the words of wisdom. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to get over someone. Anyway. Anyway, so just these things. Remember, be proactive. Begin with the end in mind. And when talking to someone, seek first to understand, then to be understood. And then think win-win. So it's a mutual beneficial opportunity. And then oh gosh. Then put first things first in your life. So if you want the end result, you gotta put something first, right? So, first things first. Put first things first. If you want to better your body, then better your body. You cannot do that with drugs. You cannot do that with listening to the doctors, the MDs out there. They work for the pharmaceutical companies and the FDA, and they have a criteria to abide to. So if you want to learn something, listen to me, and I will clue you into the right people to listen to. I will clue you in to the right and righteous people to listen to. And if you want to go your own way, that's fine. But hey, no. Sit down. We need to work this out. Okay? Sit down. We need to work this out. Sit down. We need to work this out. No. Just sit down. We need to work this out. Okay? Because life is so unnerving at times. Now, it being like a little after 3:20 in the morning on Christmas Day, I feel so grateful and blessed for the people that have made a lasting effect in my life. And, excuse me, my mom, my church leaders, David Phillips, all the people that have made a lasting imprint on my life. Jared Engelberg, Steve Gibbs, Jim Thomas. These are people I looked up to as a kid. Corbin Hinckley, Thomas S. Monson, Spencer W. Kimball, Superman, I always wanted a positive way of looking at life, so I looked at positive people, real people, not comic book characters, but real people. And I always see life is like a highway, driving down the street or driving down the highway. You got your hands on the wheel. You're looking at the road. What are you looking through? You're looking through the windshield. The windshield is pretty big. Now some people in life, they just want to look through the rearview mirror. Now, the rearview mirror is good to look at every once in a while. You have to pay more attention to looking through the windshield though, because you need to every once in a while look back and forth, but not so quickly, just often. Just check it every once in a while. So it's important because then you see things in the past. You just need to like behind you. You see things behind you that like a car coming around that you might need to maneuver around. And so, uh, so, uh, if you miss it, if you miss things in front of you, miss things behind you, be aware of your surroundings. If you miss things in front of you, you might end up going through the windshield, and you don't want that to happen because I know. So, because a lot of people know this, but I'm getting tired of telling this what happened to me in 1985, March 3rd. But, so, anyway, I don't want to get into it. I could talk for days about it. Because that's what I did when I grew, since my teenage years. I did public speaking. Anyway, so in the morning, it's good to just sit, be quiet, close your eyes, and just breathe. Feel and listen to the wind around you. If you do this outside, it's much better. Go to the park, stretch. The things you do in this life, the things you do early in the morning, the way you see the world up here. If you see it mentally, you can create it physically. If you see it mentally, you can create it physically. Everything, if you look back through history, things in this world have been created twice. First mentally, then physically. Like everything, like houses, cars, things that were invented, like the stove. You know who invented the stove? Benjamin Franklin. Anyway, so I don't want to sit here for too long. Anyway, I gotta go running, so I'll catch you later. Bye.